Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and for those of you that are new here, welcome. My name is Tenna. Today's video, I'm just going to be using a bunch of new makeup that I have purchased over the last couple of weeks because I have a problem and I can't stop buying makeup. So I'm getting ready this morning and I thought that I would just kind of do a video getting ready with me using a bunch of new makeup, kind of seeing how some of the stuff works and see if I would recommend it for you, things like that. I'm really excited about some of these products. I've kind of kept my hands off of them just so that I could do a first impressions with you guys. So, you know, we're gonna be going over some things I got from Ulta, some things I got from Sephora, some things I'm gonna use that I've already done previous videos on that are just like tried and true, that are new found loves of my life at this point. So anyway, if you guys wanna follow along and see some of the cool makeup that I've gotten and see how they work and how they swatch and all that good stuff, go ahead and stick around and we will jump right on into the video. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that button. That way that you can be a part of this circus that is my channel. Alright, so first things first, I have not prepped or primed my face really yet because I have a new product that I kind of went on and on about in my last TJ Maxx and Marshalls haul, which is this guy right here. It is by Pearlessence. If I can get it to kind of zoom in, the light gets a little bit bright, but it is their coconut face oil, and it's really, really nice. So basically, I just take a little bit of this stuff, and this helps for extremely dry skin. I have got the driest skin on the planet. You know, if you like look up pictures of like the desert, and it's like that dry, cracked ground, I'm pretty sure that it's just like a face up or a close-up of my face, like literally. It's so dry, but anyway, this stuff helps. It helps to give me like that really healthy glow. I just kind of rub it in. I only do a little bit because if you do too much, it is very much possible to go overboard with too much face oil. So anyways, it just kind of gives my skin kind of more of that like healthy glow, so I don't look so damn dry. And today, right now, I'm getting ready to go to a photo shoot. Kind of a little backstory, a little bit into more of my personal life, just because I do not talk about my personal life all that much. While I talk about this, I will be going in with this guy right here. It is the No Poreblem face primer. I love this stuff. It works really, really well. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this and put this all over the face. And then afterwards, I'll be going in with the Porefessional pore filling primer. I like to use that on my nose and kind of in like my cheek area, just to kind of fill in those really, really deep pores. So anyway, kind of jumping into more of like my personal life type deal. I do dabble, like as a hobby, I dabble in aerial arts and stuff like that, which is like, you know, like silks and hoop and pole and different things like that. So anyway, I've got a photo shoot this morning to do some professional shots of some of the moves and stuff that I have. So basically, I'll be doing more of a dramatic look than what I do every day, just because that's what I'm going for as far as, you know, taking my pictures. So I am an all black everything girl. Everything that I wear is always black. No, I'm not nude. This has like cutouts here. So for you guys thinking I'm just wearing like a weird mesh top on here, no nip slips. It is definitely covered. But anyway, I'm definitely like an all black everything. I'm kind of known at my studio as kind of like the dark child kind of thing. So like everything's black. My nails are black. Everything's always black. All right, next we're gonna go in with my brand new tried and true foundation. I'm a huge fan, and my last video that I just posted is about this foundation, which is this guy right here. It is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. I am in the color Caramel. So this is what I will be using today for my foundation. I think that it works extremely well. I think it's a holy grail for dry skin. If you have dry skin and you don't have this in your arsenal, I think that you should. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this all over the face. I'm gonna go in with a damp beauty blender. I'm gonna go ahead and spray it with some of the Pearlessence coconut water face mist. So I just go ahead and take that and spray it into the beauty blender. Kind of helps with like more of that dewiness. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and take this and just kind of dab it all over the face. So this is kind of a new product. I've only had it for, you know, a couple weeks and stuff like that, but I've definitely been reaching for it. I don't normally wear foundation during the week when I go to work. I like to let my skin breathe, so I wear a lot of like foundation on the weekends, and especially like when I film or if I'm going somewhere, like what I'm doing right now. But yeah, this has just been like a holy grail for my dry skin. It makes my dry skin look amazing. just love this foundation. It's so pretty. Like, it's so pretty. Yeah, so for those of you that didn't see my last video, just to kind of zoom in on my face a little bit, just so you can kind of see, like, it doesn't bring out any of the texture in my face. Normally I have a lot of texture like up in here and stuff, but it just makes my skin look so healthy and nice and just natural. It's definitely a win for me. So anyway, next I'm going to go ahead and go in and conceal with this guy right here, my tried and true. It is the bareMinerals bareSkin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer. This is probably the most natural looking concealer that I use. I have not tried to replace it yet because I'm so happy with it. I've purchased different concealers. I have Colourpop, I've got Shape Tape, I've got all those things, but none of them have ever performed up to the level of this. So this is not a new product, however, it's a new tube of it because I ran out and I bought more, so. Alright, next we're going to go in and set the face with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, just to make sure we don't get any creasing, things like that. This is a very dewy foundation, and you know, I'm going to be under lots of lights and melting and sweaty, so I want to be able to make sure that, you know, we don't come out looking oily at any point. Next, I'm going to go in with my little dupe guy here, the Honolulu bronzer that I got off of the Hush app, which is this guy right here. I think it is a very, very good dupe for the Hula bronzer, and I think it's a little bit deeper, so darker complexions like myself can actually use it. I can't actually use the Hula bronzer. The Hula bronzer is way too light. It's actually like my skin color, so it's kind of like me using a like a powdered foundation for like my own skin tone. I can't use it, which sucks. You would think that they would be a little bit more inclusive and would make, I've noticed though, like just with like all of their bronzers, things like that, things to contour with, like they never have anything for deeper skin tones. It's actually kind of sad. And then they have like a Hula bronzer and they have like a Hula light. I'm like, why don't you make like a dark Hula bronzer? I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. And that's the thing, is that I'm not even really considered to be like dark per se, so then I feel like even if they did make a dark that would work for me, it still wouldn't work for like deeper complexions that want to like bronze or contour. So I don't know, that brand is I don't know, they're getting away with murder. So anyway, I'm going with my Kat Von D Shade and Light contour brush, so I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of bronze up the face. I'm gonna throw on my eyebrows really quick and then I'll be back just in case you guys want me to sit here and watch me go through my entire eyebrow routine. Alright guys, eyebrows are on. How to do that off camera because sometimes it takes a while. Do you ever like have that weird moment between like getting your eyebrows done and it's like you kind of lose your shape and then your eyebrows are just doing weird shit? So my eyebrows are not the best that they have ever looked, but I mean, it's good enough for public. So anyway, this is where we really start diving into some of the new stuff that I got and things that I have not used yet and things that I'm excited about. For those of you that are lucky enough to have an Ulta that has an entire Morphe display inside of it, I'm surrounded by 3 different types of Ultas. I've got 2 by my house and I've got 1 by my work. The one by my work is the one that has the entire Morphe display inside of it, which is exciting because Morphe be tripping with their little shipping prices, things like that. Although I wish that they would carry like the setting spray in stock, like in store, which they don't, but it's just a lot of palettes and brushes and things like that. So anyway, this guy that I picked up is actually an Ulta exclusive, which is this palette right here. It is the 9C Jewel Crew eyeshadow palette. And it just stood out to me because it was really pretty. You know, I'm into kind of like burgundies and like neutrals and like just kind of those deep vampy type palettes. So anyways, this is what it looks like. It is a nice little square palette like so. And then when you open the guy up, let's go ahead and take the plastic out of here and it's stuck. Take the little plastic dude out. So anyway, this right here is what it looks like. I thought that it was extremely pretty. See if we can get the light to stop washing it out so much. Sometimes it'll deepen up and kind of cooperate. But anyway, that is what the shades look like right there. It is just some nice like neutral colors, and then we've got like some deep kind of vampy burgundy-ish colors that like I'm really digging and kind of into there. There we go, camera. Thank you for adjusting so everything's not as washed out. But anyway, it's very pretty. So this is kind of more like a jewel toned palette. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and kind of dive into this. I'll swatch a couple of these for you. Here's like this pretty gold one right here. They're not as buttery as shadows that I'm used to, but so that is that guy right there. So it is a nice shimmery kind of gold. Next one is this one called Hidden Gem, which is kind of like a burgundy with some silver shimmer in it. These do feel a little bit dry. So there's that guy there. Next, I'm gonna try this one. It's this Purple Rain. It's this very pretty shimmery like purple color. So I'm used to like more buttery shadows. But these feel really dry, but I mean they're swatching okay thus far. So anyway, there's that one. It's this nice pretty purple color. Let's just pray that it works okay putting it on the eyes, because Lord knows I do not have time to do my makeup twice if these don't work out. We'll try this burgundy one here, Rich Girl. Swatch it here. So they seem to be swatching okay. They're not swatching like chalky or anything. Here's this one called Stone Fox. This one feels a little bit more butterier. Is butterier a word? Which is this deep kind of orange there. And then last one, we'll do this one right here, this Rose Quartz color, which is this nice kind of shimmery champagne color, which is that right there. So anyway, here are kind of all the swatches of the colors that are in there. They seem to be nice so far. So like I said, I just swatch things just because people like to see swatches sometimes to see how they work. I don't necessarily think that swatches determine how a palette works. Like they might swatch fine, but like I thought that they felt a little bit dry in the pan. So, you know, we'll see how this works. We'll see how it goes. So I'm thinking of doing kind of like a, I don't know, kind of like a purple kind of moment with the eye. So that's kind of what I was wanting to go for. So anyway, my lids and stuff like that are already kind of prepped from using the concealer, and I put some more Mercier powder on top of my eyes and stuff so everything's easy to blend out. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my tried and true Morphe M535 brush, which is this guy right here. Is a nice fluffy blending brush that is perfect for blending out shadows in the crease and things like that. So I'm actually gonna go in to the color Stone Fox, this orange color right here, and I'm gonna go ahead and wash that kind of in to the crease and see how these blend out. And it does pick up a lot of color that you can see there. So we'll see how this goes. So they seem like the color, the pigment and payoff and stuff is there. They're a little patchy. If you can kind of see right there a little bit. I don't know if you can kind of zoom in and see, but it's a little bit patchy in there. So you kind of have to work with it, but it's definitely something that you can like work with and get it to blend out fine. But these definitely aren't as like buttery and easy to blend out as like other eyeshadows that I own. Alright, next I'm going to take more of a tapered brush. I'm going to go in here with this brush. This is the Morphe M576 brush, which is this guy right here. So it is also a blending brush that's a little bit more tapered on the end. I'm going to go ahead and just dip into this one Rich Girl right here on the, come on camera, zoom, hello. I'm going to go ahead and use this color right here. It's the color Rich Girl, which is this nice kind of burgundy color. So I'm going to go ahead and dip into there. And we're going to wash this into the crease as well as into the outer corner. But I don't want to zoom you guys in just a little bit. But zoomed in, that way you guys can kind of see what I'm doing a little bit better. So I'm just kind of blending this into the crease here. Yeah, I mean, they're blending okay. Again, we're gonna take that fluffy blending brush and just kind of diffuse the edges here. So anyway, that is what we're looking like so far. We've got kind of like a vampy type vibe going on. And then last, I think I'm actually going to take this shade right here, this nice chocolate color right here, and I think I'm going to pop it into the outer corner. So I'm going to go ahead and take a smaller blending brush, which is the Morphe E17 brush, which looks like this. I'm going to go ahead and dip into there, and we're just going to pop this into that outer corner just to kind of deepen it up, smoke it out just a little bit more. I will say that these do get a little bit muddy when blending them together. I mean, it's nothing like terrible. It's not like subculture like muddy or anything like that, but they do get a little bit muddy. I'm just trying to blend this out. Usually when you work with a lot of dark shadows like this, you know, you want to make sure that you are blending out, getting rid of any harsh lines just so you don't look crazy. Alright, and so last thing for the lid, I'm actually going to go into this shade right here, which is the color Purple Rain. It's a little bit hard to see on camera, but it is more of a shimmery, kind of a purple shade. So if I go ahead and just kind of put this on my finger and show you guys, this is kind of what it looks like. It is this nice kind of shimmery purple color. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and apply this with my finger. Shimmers used to apply a lot better for me on my finger. I'm just going to go ahead and tap this onto the lid. Now it's definitely not the best shimmer I've worked with. These just feel really dry. I'm a little disappointed because I do have a lot of Morphe eyeshadow palettes, and this one's just not really performing up to the standard of the other ones. Maybe it's because it's like an Ulta exclusive, but I would think that for like Ulta they would step it up a little bit more. But this does not feel anything like I have like the Jaclyn Hill palette, which I love, and then I also have like their what is it, 35B, which is like that really colorful like rainbowy one. That one has colors that just like blend like a dream, and then I've got like a couple other ones, but like, yeah, none of them are like this dry usually. But I mean, nonetheless, it's working. I just wish that they were a little bit more like of that buttery consistency, just a little bit. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and take another brush. I'm gonna go ahead and sweep a little bit of that orange color right here. I'm gonna sweep a little bit of that underneath my eye. All right, next I'm gonna go in with a little pencil brush, and I'm gonna take more of that color Rich Girl, that deep burgundy, and I'm gonna pop that underneath as well. So that is it for this guy right here. So we're gonna go ahead and put the eyeshadow palette away. I don't know, I'm a little bit bummed out about this. I thought that it would have worked a little bit better. I mean, just in comparison to the other Morphe palettes that I have, it's not necessarily the best. Oh. Anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and do winged eyeliner look. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Pretty Vulgar liner brush, and then I'm gonna go in with the Morphe Gel Liner in the color Jet. Alright, go ahead and zoom out a little bit. Alright, zoom back out so you're not all over my face anymore. Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed in this one. I don't know if I'd pick it up. I don't know if I'm going to reach for this anymore. I mean, it did the job, like getting my eyeshadow and stuff on, but I don't think that it blended out very well. It's just the shadow consistency was just really dry, I thought. But I mean, it did the job. It doesn't look terrible or anything like that. Like, I just feel like the eyeshadow could have been better. But anyway, all that stuff is on. The one thing that I'm really excited about to try that I got from Sephora is this guy right here. I finally splurged and got myself some Lilly lashes. I am like your Ardell, like $5 lash, like type of girl, but I always see people use these in videos and they look so beautiful. And the thing is that you can use them like 25 to 30 times if you take care of them really well. So realistically, spending 20 to 30 bucks on a pair of lashes when you can get that many uses out of them, I mean, it really does add up at the end of the day. So you do get your money's worth out of it. Whereas like the Ardell ones, yes, I can use them like maybe once or twice, but then after a while they just get really like gunky and kind of gross. gross. So anyway, this is what they look like. I got them in the style Miami. So they're beautiful. It is a 3D mink lash. And then Lilly lashes are officially in Sephora now. So I was able to purchase these and not have to pay the crazy shipping that comes with buying them from Lilly lashes themselves. Just because I do have like the 2-day flash shipping through Sephora. So anyways, I'm gonna pop these bad boys on really quick and I'm gonna see how I like them. I'm really excited because like now I'm gonna look like all the people that have really nice eyelashes. So. Holy shit, you guys, these are amazing. Look how beautiful these are. Like, all up in the face. But look at these, they're so pretty and they're really comfortable, and these are probably some of the easiest lashes I've ever put on. It's something about like the band on them. They're just like really, really sturdy and easy to like apply. Like really easy to apply. They just kind of was like, boop, like right on there. Oh, just like the application process alone I think is worth 20 bucks. I think that's what I paid for them. I'm gonna go ahead and just run some mascara on my lower lashes. That way we don't look so crazy. All right, we're gonna go into final steps on this. This is newer for me. I'm gonna use the Bretman palette to do a little bit of a highlight. I'm actually gonna go in with this one, Get Laid. This is actually probably one of my favorite ones. It's champagne-y, but it's just a little gold, but nothing like too crazy, and it just goes on and looks so wet when you put it on. It's beautiful. Through highlight. Yes. Okay. So last thing that we're gonna do, I'm gonna try a new liquid lipstick, and I got this during the Ulta sale that they have right now, where like every day it's like, I forget what it's called. It's too early in the morning. It's like 9 something o'clock in the morning, and I gotta run out the door soon. But anyway, the other thing that was on sale was last weekend. It was the Too Faced Melted Matte Liquid Lipsticks. I got it in the color Drop Dead Red. And thought it was like a really nice vampy red color, and I thought it'd be perfect for kind of the look that I was going with today. I'm gonna go ahead and use this, test out the formula, see what it's like. I know that people have found these in like TJ Maxx and things like that before, but they're only 10 bucks at Ulta, so you know, it wasn't a big deal for me to purchase it. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this, and we'll see how it feels. Wow, these go on very like opaque, so that's good. I don't have to like layer these up, especially with like darker reds like this. Sometimes it's really like difficult. And it smells nice. Does anybody else get anxiety when like applying dark lipstick? I'm always like, oh, because you want the line to be perfect. So anyway, there is the color there. It's supposed to be like a all day like kissable coverage type deal. So it's supposed to be lightweight, long wearing formula, gives a little bit of a plumping effect, and yeah. So far it feels really nice. It's a little dry, but I mean, what do you expect with like a matte lipstick? So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and set this down with the last little bit of Morphe setting spray that I have left. For those of you that are also obsessed with this, it is back in stock on their website. Your girl went on and bought like 3 cans because I'm not running out ever again. So anyway, I'm just gonna take this and just kind of smells so good. I'm gonna go ahead and take a damp beauty blender and just kind of press it into the skin, get rid of any powderiness that may have resulted from the setting powder, things like that. Also helps to give the highlight a little bit more of a blinding glow. Kind of melts it into the skin a little bit more. otherwise, guys, that is it. That is the full look. That is just all the fun stuff. I just wanted to do like a look and just try out some new makeup, and I wanted you guys to try it with me to see if it's worth your coin. Some of these things are things that have been out for a while. They're not necessarily new, but they're new to me. So anyway, just kind of going over some of the new things that are in this little mini haul that I did. The first thing was the little Morphe palette right here. I mean, like I said, it does the job. I mean, I'm not as impressed with it. I have better eyeshadow palettes. Personally, for the look that I was going for, I would have rather used my Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette, but I wanted to try this guy out. But nonetheless, the look is okay. I'm okay with it. Eyelashes are amazing. I think it's totally worth my while. I'm just obsessed, like completely obsessed with the lashes. Love those. I do like the liquid lipstick so far. It is down, kind of not really, it has a little bit of transfer, nothing too, you know, excessive. Otherwise, yeah, that is it, guys. Thank you for following along on my little get ready with me this morning. I have to go ahead and run out the door so that I can make it in time for my photo shoot slot. Otherwise, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.